Shalom, Israel. It's your brother Ananias again for A.O.I, the Awakening of Israel. And today it's a call to action. A call to action to you brothers and sisters, mainly you brothers who are waking up into this truth, who are trying to put in work for the Most High. We need you. Yes, we need you. Here at A.O.I and around the world, the nation of Israel, we need you, brothers and sisters. Why? Because the Lord calls you, just like he called us. This is a call to action. And let me start off by going to Psalms 94 and 16. The book of Psalms, chapter 94, verse 16. And it reads, "Who will rise up for me against the evildoers? Or who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity?" That's a question that the Most High is asking us on a daily basis. Who is going to stand up for him? Who's going to stand up against the wickedness of this world? Having the zeal, having the love, having the desire to push this word, to put in work. Like I said before, this is a call to action to you brothers and sisters out there who are new to this truth, who are been in this truth for a minute but don't congregate with anybody. Hey, it's time for you to put that work in. You've been learning, you've been building yourself up. Now it's time to put that work in. You know, let's go to Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 11, Ezekiel 3 and 11. This is the reason why. The Lord chose you, he woke you up, he's been building you up, you know, giving the increase, giving you increase in knowledge, wisdom, and discernment, building up that zeal, adding on to that fire, that flame that's building inside of you. You ready to let loose to go put that work in, just as I would. Now it's your turn. Let's go to the book of Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 11, and it reads, "And go, get thee to them of the captivity unto the children of thy people, and speak unto them, and tell them, thus saith the Lord, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear." It's time to go get our people. It's the end season, where it's the season getting ready to change, I put it that way. You know, Feast of Tabernacles just ended not too long ago. So the season getting ready to change, going into the winter mode. That's when Esau is going to hit the overtime. Start trying to bring your brothers and sisters into this holiday spirit, putting them further and further to sleep. But it's our job to wake our brothers and sisters up to give them this knowledge. And just because the season's changing and it's getting cold, that does not mean that we stop putting in work. This is where we put in overtime. This is crunch time right here. You tired of living in this hellhole just like I am, just like we all are. So does it mean because it's getting cold outside to stop putting in work? It's time to show improvement. Let's go to the book of Proverbs chapter 14 and 23. Proverbs chapter 14 verse 23. And it reads, "In all labor there is profit." So don't think that all that learning you've been doing is in vain. That's not the case. You've been building yourself up. You've been reading, you've been praying, you've been fasting, you've been watching these different videos, building your spirit up. The Lord is giving that increase for a reason. He's calling you to put in that work. Understand this though. In all things there is profit. I'm going to read that again. Proverbs chapter 14 verse 23. "In all labor," meaning all work, "there is profit, but the talk of the lips tendeth only to penury." Penury is poverty. You understand that from being in the world. Talk is cheap. That's basically what it's saying. So when you put in work, understand there's a profit behind it. Let's go to the book of Colossians chapter 3 verse 23. If we want to put in work for the Lord, day in and day out, we want to put in work for our nation of people, day in and day out. We don't have time to take days off. You got to go hard every day. Let's go to the book of Colossians chapter 3 verse 23. Bear with me. And it reads, "And whatsoever ye do, do it heartily as to the Lord and not unto men." We're not doing this for any type of glorification of ourselves. We're not walking around with a prideful or a proud spirit. The Lord hates that. But we love our people, we love our brothers, we love our God, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. And it's an honor and privilege to even be able to come to you to call on you, my brothers and sisters of the nation of Israel. You know? But let me read that again. This is the book of Colossians, chapter 3, verse 23. And whatsoever you do, do it heartily, as to the Lord, not unto men. We're not doing this to please men. We're not doing this to get a pat on the back. We're doing this because we want to get out of here. Most importantly, because the Lord called us into this truth, to put in this work. Understand that. You've been watching videos. You've been building yourself up, reading, fasting, praying, having that zeal, ready to get out there on the highways and byways. Hey, this is your opportunity. You've been waiting on that call. Here it is. We want you. Let's go to Galatians chapter 6, verse 9. Galatians chapter 6, verse 9. And it reads, and let us not be weary in well-doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not. So don't ever get to the point where you're ready to give up or exhausted. When you get to that point, remember why you started. Remember what sparked you to even go down this road. Remember why you do what you do. The fact that you love your brother. The fact that you love the Most High. That you're zealous for the law. Remember why you started. And when you go out there putting in work for the Lord, you should never get tired. Understand that. From there, let's go to 1 John 3 and 14. 1 John 3 and 14. And it reads, we know that we have passed from death unto life, because we love the brethren. He that loveth not his brother abideth in death. So we was dead walking around in this world, not understanding who we were or what we were supposed to be doing. Just trying to have a good time, just trying to get money. Dead to the world, dead in this world. But now that we have passed from death into life, and because we love the brethren, meaning our nation of people, we got to put that work in. We got to go out there to the captivity to bring our brothers and sisters in. Bring them back into the fold. Bring them back into the house. Bid them to the marriage. The Lord commands us to do these things. You know? And how are you going to do these things? Continue to build yourself up. Continue to study. You know? Continue to seek godly counsel. Find you a congregation to get built up in the spirit with. But if you're not around any brothers or sisters or any congregation, this is what you can do. You can go to A.O.I. or the awakeningofisrael.org. Like I'm going to show you here. The awakeningofisrael.org. Go to our website. You click in the tab in the right hand corner. Scroll down till you get to the flyer tab. And you can click on these different flyers, print them out, and go out to the highways and byways and wake your brothers and sisters up. It's that simple. Go to your library, at your job, at your house, Staples, Office Max, Walmart, however you got to do it. All you got to do is go to the website. Matter of fact, what's coming up? Halloween. Matter of fact, let me show you what I'm talking about. Bear with me, bear with me. Like I said, you go, you click on the Halloween tab for the flyer. Voila, there it is. All you gotta do is click print. However many copies you need, that's on you. But go out to the highways and byways and put that work in, my brothers. Wake up your brothers and sisters. Tell them and show them why they ain't supposed to be dealing with these different pagan holidays. Mother's Day, same principle. You see? You can go to find out the origins about Mother's Day. These are things that can help build you up. The origins of Halloween, the truth behind it. You know, Easter, same principle. As time goes on, we'll continue to add more flyers so you can help put in that brick, help put in that work, you know. But like I said, go to A.O.I. or the Awakening of Israel.org. Check out the website. It got a lot of valuable information on them, but this is your call to action. We need you. The nation of Israel needs you, Israel. Understand that. So I'm your brother Ananias for A.O.I, the Awakening of Israel. And I pray and hope that you brothers were motivated to get out there and put that work in. Not for me, not for A.O.I, but for the Lord, for Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. By you loving your brethren, the nation of Israel, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. I pray that you brothers are motivated, that fire is lit, that zeal is lit, and you ready to put that work in. It's high time to awake our brothers and sisters out of this captivity so we can go home. And on that note, I say shalom to you.